What's up, everybody? This is Colin the Big Yosh here. Welcome to my first video. So I went to see a movie today, and that was Avengers Endgame. This is probably the movie that everybody's going to see right now, because, well, it was fantastic. I thought it was really good. To become my favorite MCU movie, by far. But I mean, time's gonna tell, but right now, definitely my favorite one. And I already loved the MCU, so this might go on to be one of my favorite, like, maybe my favorite film of all time, but whatever. We'll see. And this is gonna be a little spoiler-free review of Avengers Endgame. Real quick though, if I'm not looking at the camera too often, that's because the lighting's really bad in this room right now. It's nighttime and stuff, and I have to have the flash on, and I don't want to look directly at the camera. It hurts my eyes. So yeah. Oh yeah, and this stuff. Yeah, this was the only Marvel stuff I could find. I don't know if you can see this. There's like some Marvel board games. That's why I have them here. Whatever. Just for the occasion. So, Avengers Endgame. Where do I even start? This is going to be an unscripted video. So, I just gotta think, oh man. There were a few complaints I had in the beginning. In the beginning, I thought that the movie was going way too fast with some of its plot points, which I'm not going to talk about. But, yeah, I thought it was moving way too fast and stuff, and I was, like, confused, like, how are they gonna? What can possibly happen after this? The movie is 3.5 hours long, or no? I think it's just 3. Maybe, I don't know. But then later in the film, I realized, like, oh, that's because they have a ton more to fit in this movie, and that was just really cool to like experience. I thought it was really well shot, well acted. The actors had great chemistry with each other. Typical Marvel stuff. There were a few plot points that I really wasn't expecting. What I loved about this movie, what I love about some of the recent MCU movies, is that they don't just try to be funny all the time. It's that they have a lot of emotion packed into them as well, and this one in particular, I think, really, I don't know, I thought it was a really good emotional film, but at the same time, it's like, the stakes were high and stuff, but at the same time, it still managed to be really funny, and like all Marvel movies are. And it also ended up being like sad, and then it made you feel happy. There was one point in the movie near the end that literally I had goosebumps. I was like, oh my god, I love the MCU. I've always loved the MCU. I don't know, I've been watching it for like almost as long as it's been out, I think. I think the first one I saw in theater was Thor: The Dark World, but I don't really know. I'm not 100% sure on that. I just don't really remember. But, yeah, this movie was great. I barely have any complaints with it. In fact, I thought that it was the most focused MCU film. Like some of the movies, like Guardians of the Galaxy 2, it's kind of weird because I got this from another YouTuber, but Sean Chandler, some of the scenes have scenes like torture or whatever, and then they cut back to funny and stuff like that, and that's why I don't love Guardians 2 and stuff like that. There are a couple MCU movies that do stuff like that, but this one was the most focused. It stayed pretty somber throughout the whole movie, with a little bit of humor thrown in, just like Infinity War. And that's what I really Did the recording just turn off? Oh, no it didn't. Okay, we're good. Sorry, the flash turned off, so if the quality's a little bit worse, I'm sorry. My phone's dying, so yeah, I'm just gonna wrap this up. Just like Infinity War, it ended up having some humor sprinkled in, as well as some sad moments, some happy moments. Yeah, I mean, even some of the jokes that would have made me cringe, they didn't. There was a Fortnite joke in there, and I thought it was really funny. You know, I should actually make a video about why Fortnite isn't as bad as people say. Whatever, that's for another day. So yeah, this movie was fantastic. If you're a fan of the MCU or superheroes in general, then definitely go see this. It is easy to understand. Well, you know, you'd probably need to see Infinity War first to understand this, but for the most part, you could go see this and be very happy with it. It's a great movie. So, yeah, I love that. I would give it probably a 10 out of 10, actually. I had no problems with it, except for like the little pacing issue that I talked about in the beginning. But I mean, even that isn't that big of a deal, because I realized later like why there was a bit of a pacing thing going on. So yeah, go watch this movie right now, okay? Go watch it. I swear you'll like it.